Welcome to Portugal for the final round of the 2019 Michelin Le Mans Cup. The suspense is unbearable for the finish of this fourth edition, as for the first time ever, both LMP3 and GT3 titles will be decided at this last race here in Portimão. Let's take a look.
With 3 wins apiece, Kessel Racing's number 8 and Lusic Racing's 71 have outshone their rivals all season. The Michelin Le Mans Cup GT3 champions will get a GTE AM entry for next year's Le Mans. Kessel's drivers would become the first to take back-to-back titles, while Lusic would be the first team to claim both ELMS GTE and Michelin Le Mans GT3 crowns in the same season.
The LMS car, the GTE and the GT3 in Le Mans Cup, they look the same, but they are not the same at all. To drive and jump from a car to another is always difficult. That was a tough job.
For us, the key point is to have a very good qualifying and hopefully have a clean start this time and try to make a gap from the beginning.
Our teammates, Sergio, and from the other side, Fabienne, for sure they are really strong.
The Bronze is extremely fast, but I think at the end the balance of both crews is quite similar.
We're very close the whole season. We're still in the fight. The only thing we can do, me and Fabian, is to win. The rest is not up to us.
If they come second, it's enough for them.
Yeah, in Portimão, everything can happen. I think we're going strong.
I'm pretty happy with the setup we found on the car. I think we have a good pace for the race.
The speed has always been there this year. I think we have been really unlucky a couple of times. I can say that I have a good chance to go to Le Mans if we win both championships. That was the plan. It would be an amazing feeling, so hopefully it can happen.
We have Le Mans in mind since last June when we had the luck to attend to this fantastic race, so it's something that when you have the chance once in your life you never forget.
I'm a neurosurgeon. I mostly do spine surgery. I enjoy it a lot. My everyday car is a Porsche 911 Yellowbird. Both are okay, but I'd rather win the race. Blue marlin on a fly rod, sailfish on a fly rod, tarpon, bonefish, permit. I love fishing them all. No way, but I can find somebody who can. Ten is the best. Pretty good for an old man, but not so good next to the young guys. I guess I'm a 7. My age, my back, and my love for my wife. 3 weeks ago. To race Le Mans. I just want to keep getting better. That's really my dream. Just keep improving. It is not going to happen. Ever. Ever. I can't sing. Impossible.
Since LMP3 was introduced to the Michelin Le Mans Cup in 2017, DKR's number 3 car has always claimed the title. However, this time, the team from Luxembourg has had to fight hard for supremacy with Lannon Racing at the end of a season full of ups and downs.
I've just turned up for another race weekend, enjoying the company of my team, enjoying the company of the other team in the paddock. We're in the Algarve, the sun is shining, life is good.
For me and Mike, it will just be a massive achievement. You know, we worked with each other since Mike first started to go circuit racing.
They have a great experience on the car. François and me, we are new together this year. We are quite good with each other, so we have both points that are better and worse than the other teams.
It's my first experience in LMP3 in Michelin Le Mans Cup, so of course it's just an amazing experience, but the goal is to win, and it will be not the same if you finish second.
We're 7 points ahead, so for us, we have the advantage. I think we were a little bit lucky in Paul Ricard.
We can all see that, you know, it's a balance, and to go into the last round of the season with, you know, the guys, the 2 teams who've probably been the quickest all year.
The sweetest one was Monza. An amazing team effort win to make the right calls at the right time with the weather. Le Mans the race 1 should have been another highlight for us. We were leading on the road and we had a bit of a penalty from our pit release.
Of course, the race of Spa, for us it was a big loss of points, and then maybe some errors during the other races.
If we make the pole and we win, it's in our hands. If we don't make the pole, it's not in our hands. I'm quite confident about that.
Chance to do well this weekend, and we'll just hope we can take it.
You're joining us down on the grid where we're ready to get the final round of the Michelin Le Mans Cup underway. In GT3, it was Frenchman Fabien Laverne who took his 4th pole of the season for Lussich Racing. In LMP3, it's another Frenchman, Francois Kearman, who flew to his 4th pole of the season for DKR Engineering. Now, he'll start ahead of championship leaders Lannon Racing, but a win for DKR today would give them the title. We're all set here at Portimão. Let's go racing.
Rolling away, ready for the final start of the season. Francois Kearman, the orange and black number 3 on pole from Michael Benham. Championship rivals Lannon right alongside. But in GT3, it is the 71 Lussich car on pole with Fabien Laverne. Title rivals Kessel's number 8 car starting on the back row. Red lights are on, 2 hours of racing to go, and away we go. Decent start from the front row men. Look at the green and black. Number 5 on the outside, though. That is Wolfgang Triller on the outside of Michael Benham from the second row of the grid. Benham with the inside line. Francois Kearman leads. And under Triller comes Rob Weldon for RLR M Sport. And he is also inside Michael Benham. The Lannon Racing car does go down to 3rd place. So it is 2 orange and black machines. Francois Kearman leads. But it is Rob Weldon for RLR M Sport in 2nd. Red and white, that's 25. Michael Benham in 3rd. Triller in 4th in the DKR car. Everybody else is raced behind that. Tony Wells 5th ahead of Adrian Sheila, and someone's off in the gravel. That's Rob Hodes for United Autosport. Oh, Sheila up the inside of Triller. Little bit of a rub, perhaps, and there's trouble for Lusic. Fabian Laverne, huge drama. Left rear puncture, left rear damage. Now who's run into the back of him? Replay of the opening lap. Oh, there's Rob Hodes going off backwards. Everybody else avoids getting stuck in the gravel. But in that concertina, is that where the Lusic car got hit? Look at the green and black number 5 DKR car trying to go outside Michael Benham and then underneath Michael Benham through the next corner up to the second right-hander at the hairpin through. That is Rob Weldon in the RLR M Sport car up to second, but most of the front runners avoiding major dramas. Car number 2, that's Tony Wells for Nielsen with Wolfgang Triller behind. This is the battle for 5th position. Adrian Sheila, the Graf Racing car, has squeezed by just in front. What a fabulous location this Portimão circuit is. Diving and climbing. It is a proper roller coaster and down the inside. That was not a great move by Wolfgang Triller.
He was right on TV, he was just way over ambitious there. So he's gone, just concentrate on Keeler now.
Christoph Ulrich in the 51 Spirit of Race Ferrari, 3rd in GTE, behind Sergio Pinazzola in the 8 Kessel Racing Ferrari and Dexter Muller in the SPS Automotive Performance car. Battle for 11th place, 3-way battle here. First is John Sharman, his teammate Maurice Smith, the other cool racing car dive bombs Eric de Donker, and Sharman's run out wide. Maurice Smith with the green mirrors goes through, picks up 2 places there, and in fact de Donker in the Motorsport 98 car also went by John Sharman. GT3 leader Sergio Pianazzola in the number 8 car. They were sent to the back row of the grid after an infringement of fueling in qualifying, but the car has clearly got pace and he is already at the front of the field. Now here's Tony Wells. Remember the team telling him to chase Adrian Sheila in the Graf car? He has, and he's gone by him for 4th place as well. That's a good move. Caught his rival, went straight by.
Great job.
Adrian Sheila will try and reply, but Tony Wells is already disappearing and more trouble for Graf. That from 6th position is John Corbett, and he's off in turn 8. Wheels are spinning, he's a long way off. I fear he's not getting out of there under his own steam.
Full course yellow, full course yellow.
Ready for the car to come back at Graf. Full course yellow, everybody slows down to 80 kilometres an hour. Oh dear, and that's Michael Benham spinning under full course yellow. Well, back on his way is the Graf car John Corbett. Helped out of the gravel. Everybody looking pretty relaxed at Kessel.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full course yellow is finished.
So back up to full racing speed. Hopefully everybody has kept the heat in their tyres. Here is your race leader, Francois Kierman for DKR Engineering. Just under 90 minutes of the race to go. Number 5 car started 4th, Wolfgang Triller. And there's more trouble then. This is Christoph Ulrich, the Spirit of Race Ferrari's off. Turn 16. And that is a very quick corner. That is a big high-speed lose. Luckily hits nothing.
Full course yellow, full course yellow.
Everybody down to 80 k's again, gives the marshals a chance to rescue the Ferrari.
3, 2, 1. Full course yellow is finished. Full course yellow is finished.
Back to green flag racing once more. Francois Kierman leading the race under pressure from Rob Weldon in the RLR M Sport car number 14. Number 3 then, with no white highlights on the orange and black, that's your race leader. And the RLR M Sport car with the bold white pattern down the middle of it. Rob Weldon all over Francois Kierman. And Kierman gasses it up and spins out. Well, that's a real disaster, not enough heat in the tyres. And really feeling the pressure there. You see the moment he chases the throttle there over the brow, the car breaks away. DKR can't believe it. So one mistake by Kierman, one mistake by Michael Benham. But The net result, RLR M Sport lead, Lannon in second, DKR now in third. Tony Wells, Ajin Sheila and Alexander Talkanitsa round out the top half dozen. So this topsy-turvy season takes another turn. Pit stops are not far away. Lannon versus DKR, the title battle here, these two teams. And Francois Kierman lunges, no he doesn't, down the inside of Michael Benham. Benham had that covered off at the downhill hairpin. Kierman may be able to come back up though, the inside into the long left-hander up the rise. But not enough to stay in front. So Michael Benham hangs on to second place, but under real pressure. This race could be won or lost in the pit lane. Look at this circuit, what a track Portimão is, just fabulous. Benham breaks for the pits, and so does Kierman. And look, they are in adjacent pit boxes. They will know if they've done a better or a worse job than their rivals instantly. Fuel goes in, driver gets out. Lawrence Hur taking over there. Here's the RLR M Sport car, the leader, Alex Capadia, on his way. Taking that over from Rob Weldon. Great opening stint from Weldon. RLR M Sport look happy with that. And DKR go, do they? No. No, not before Lannon. Well, Lawrence Hur being really careful there not to pick up an unsafe release penalty, but he follows Duncan Tappy out of the pit lane. So almost 1 hour done, 1 hour to go. GT3 leader Sergio Pianazzola in the pits, heading to the Kessel team mechanics. Giacomo Piccini is ready to take over. See the counter there. Do not leave before zero, no matter what the team tell you. Sergio Pianazzola looking happy, and fingers crossed. Now this is the number 5 DKR car. New driver on board, Kenneth Heyer, spinning from 5th. Battle for second place in LMP2 continues to rage between the title protagonist DKR and Lannon. Lannon's 25. Duncan Tappy under pressure from Lawrence Hur. The German driver dives to the inside, bumps his way past the Brit. Lannon going, come on, look at that. You saw Michael Benham in the garage watching it all on the TV screens. Now Duncan Tappy is not one to take that lightly, runs into the back of the number 3 car, loses control and hits it a second time. And that might be the end of their title hopes.
Duncan, keep going, keep going, keep going. Do you feel like you have any punctures or not? We're only going to do the nose. I think it's just the nose.
Well, there is probably a puncture at the back, certainly something rubbing on the tyre, lots of smoke, DKR coming in. If there's not a puncture on the front of the number 25 Lannon car, this could be another pit lane battle, but it will likely go upstairs to the stewards as well. They will change the nose on the Lannon Racing number 25 car. Work going on at number 3 DKR as well. Meanwhile, that means a very comfortable lead now for RLR M Sport's Alex Capadia. He's put in some great stints this season. And Rob Weldon's opening stint was a doozy. There's Michael Benham. Sergio Pianazzola looking a little more relaxed. Let's get into the GT3 battle. Ross Gunn in the Aston Martin. Chasing down Yannick Mettler in the SPS Automotive Performance Mercedes. This for second place behind the number 8 Kessel Ferrari. And there on the pit wall is Ross Gunn's teammate, the Beach Dean owner Andrew Howard. Ross Gunn up to second. Not easy going though for Giacomo Piccini. Look at this, Nicola Ronde, the Cool Racing number 4 car, makes a little bit of contact and Piccini just escapes the gravel.
concerning the incident between car 25 and car 3. The stewards have decided 3 minutes stop and go on car 25.
Well, that is the end of their championship challenge. Here's how it happened. Tappy caught out, I think, as the DKR car slowed a fraction early offline, ran into the back of him and couldn't stop the second contact. Tappy in to serve the penalty, but the championship is no longer in their hands. Oh, more trouble at turn 16. That's the Kia racing car number 43, Johan Jokinen. Didn't look like there was contact, maybe just. Getting it all wrong. Duncan Tappy heading back out on track. But 3 minutes in the pits means he is now down to 25th place. And there is the race leader, Alex Kapadia, the RLR M Sport car, dealing well with the traffic and having a good race so far.
Full course yellow, full course yellow.
That is the back of somebody's diffuser, isn't it? So somebody's got a lopsided car. Nice work from the marshals. And are we seeing here who it was? Yes, just a little contact there, right behind the rear wheel. Flicks it up in the air.
3, 2, 1. Full course yellow has ended. Full course yellow has ended.
Back to green flag racing with just a few more laps to go. Final lap, final corner, sweeping down the hill and then climbing to the checkered flag. Alex Kapadia for RLR M Sport. Last race of the year, and it's victory for the number 14. The first win of the season for RLR M Sport. Kessel Racing claim victory in GT3, their third win in a row, and they are Michelin Le Mans Cup champions for the second straight year. DKR finishing in third with the number 3 car, but it is their third straight title in the Michelin Le Mans Cup.
Yes. Le champion, François.
Third was enough to guarantee the title to DKR's number 3 crew. Nielsen's number 2 car took their 5th podium of the year. In the GT3 category, Kessel Racing 13th overall, winning from Beechstein and SPS. Lusic struggling in the season finale. And as Lannon had a nightmare of a race, it all went superbly for our winners, RLR M Sport.
Absolute dream. Rob did an absolutely amazing first stint, brought the car in the lead, and my job was just to try and hold it back from the other guys, especially the Normers, who are really, really quick around here. But mega, really enjoyed it.
Lawrence Hur, Francois Kierman taking third behind Tony Wells and Colin Noble, and our winners, Rob Weldon and Alex Kapadia. And that means RLR head into the winter break as the last winners of the season. Nielsen took third place in the overall season's results, courtesy of their consistency. But Lannon Racing, who led for so long, it all unravelled, and DKR's number 3 crew again take the title.
I can't put it in words yet. It was really, I would say, to the line, even if we didn't fight to the line, but it was, at least for me, a real thriller.
Yeah, we are again. It was full of emotion, all the championship. Sergio did an amazing start. When I saw he was first, it was incredible. I think that anyway today we could have won the race because the pace was amazing, the car was great.
It was an epic stint from Sergio Pierazzola. He and Giacomo Piccini have been so strong all year. Kessel's number 8 car winning the race from Beechstein's Andrew Howden, Ross Gunn, and SPS Automotive Performance's Dexter Muller and Yannick Mettler. A dazzling season for the number 8 Kessel Racing crew with 130 points this year compared to 138 last year. Are they letting their standards slip? Lusic Racing, the runners-up with a 71 car, and Beechstein AMR taking third, courtesy of that final podium spot. And after the final race, teams, drivers and partners were invited to Portimão's Congress Centre for the 2019 awards ceremony, hosted by none other than Alan McNish, the 3-time Le Mans winner.
Great feeling, you know.
The energy, the passion was absolutely incredible in those images.
It was a really hard race.
What an amazing evening to finish an incredible action-packed season of racing. Join us in April from Barcelona when we'll be back to do it all over again for the 2020 Michelin Le Mans Cup.